but I don't know enough about crisps. How many in here can say they wake up happy next to their partner every morning? And then they wake up. But I'm going to take you on a bit of a journey, okay? And it's about my life and how it's been and how I got to where I am. So I didn't meet my wife straight away. I had different relationships to start off with, and we had children. And one thing I find completely disgusting, and it's mainly women that do it, is when a baby's born, they go, oh, I love the smell of a newborn baby, which is the smell of a woman's insides, piss, blood and shit. Or 9-month mature spunk. It's not funny, it's true. Anyway, I had kids with an ex-partner, and we decided to get a dog. We got a German Shepherd, which is quite an angry dog, isn't it? And I let my children choose its name. What's going to be wrong with that? My eldest said, can I name it after my favourite villain character? I was like, brilliant. Who is it? It's the one from Incredibles. So the dog got called Syndrome. It was black and white, little orange in its hair, and like, dinner Syndrome, good Syndrome, let's go for a walk Syndrome. Took him down the park, let him off the lead, jumped up at this disabled kid. I'm like, Down Syndrome! oh shit. He turned round. He went, no I fucking ain't, I'm from Mansfield. Anyway, that wasn't the worst bit. I even lost my job just after that. And as you can tell, I'm from London, so like up here you say love and duck, weirdos. And we say governor and treacle. I said to this girl at work, I went, alright treacle. She went, that's racist, it's because I'm black. I said, no it's not, it's because you're sweet and you made me sticky. So I got sacked for sexual misconduct. And that ended that relationship. So I decided after that relationship I would try dating. Now, I'm nearly 50, dating nearly 50 is a bit weird. You've got women that got all different colour hair, blue, red, orange, pink. When you're over 40, stop dyeing your hair, you look like a troll's ball bags. It's not nice. Anyway, I managed to do some dates, and I met this one woman at a pub. She looked stunning as she walked through the door. Dressed nicely, beautiful figure, blonde hair. As she got closer, I noticed her hair was a wig. We sat, we spoke for a while. I said, I want to guess your star sign. She said, go on then. I said, does it begin with a big C? She slapped me around the face and walked out. I went, what the fuck is wrong with Capricorn? I know you know where I was going, Heisenberg. True story. But I didn't stop there. I carried on and I met this woman and I was seeing her for about 6 months, and I said to her, you know what? I want to take your parents out for dinner. She went, both my parents are dead. I said, let's make it a picnic then. She didn't find that funny at first, but after a while she said, actually, it's not a bad idea. You know where they are. It ain't going to be so awkward in the future. She said, but whatever you do, my mum loved roses. Don't forget the roses. The time come, I turned up this big box of chocolates. She went, flowers, you fucking idiot. And that was the last time I saw her. You know, it didn't all go well, but I did end up with another job. I'm a bus driver now. And I like to look at bus drivers as transport prostitutes. Our job is the curb crawl. People get on our bus, they pay us, we take them for a good ride, and we have to get them off at the end. But the passengers are just as bad. I had this woman run onto my bus and went, fuck me. I said, I can't, I'm driving. She went, do you go all the way? I said, no, I finished in town. She went, fuck it, I want it on my face. It's not funny, it's true. It's true. Anyway, let me see where I am. So anyway, going back to dating, I tried all different things, and you know, and this may offend some people, and I don't care. I started thinking, what if someone I dated was post-op transgender? I'm like, there's the obvious signs: boob job, designer vagina, madam's apple, or a big cock if you're the other way round. And then it hit me. I went, I've got it. If it's got a slice and taste of cheese, if it's got lip and taste of tuna, you know. But my thoughts didn't stop there, and I thought, DNA, they can do anything with DNA nowadays. They clone sheep. What if they cloned me as a female? Now, if I had sex with that, is that Masturbation or incest? I just want to know, and so does my clone, because it's getting a bit awkward. Sorry, I have got a list here. Not of people that I've slept with. That'd be too short. So just a couple of few quick jokes, like my neighbours were arguing the other day. He's a painter and decorator. She threw paint all over his truck. I said, you can't go messing with someone's emotions. What's the definition of mixed emotions? Your mother-in-law driving your brand new car off a cliff. I don't get, especially in England, these things that they're called candy floss ladies. They got small heads, big bodies, stick legs. It's weird. So anyway, I'll finish with how I met my wife. The way I met my wife is I sung her a song. So I'm going to sing you all the song that I sung her, okay? Yeah. I've got a big, big willy and it drives me insane. I can't find a fanny that can cope with the pain, cause it's twice the size of your insides. You would wish that you had died if you want me. I am hung like a donkey, so please don't cry when I put my penis between your thighs, cause a girl like you deserves my massive genitals. And that's it. Thank you very much.